Could be the first day of fall, could be the last day of fall, could be the middle of fall, you know? So I think we're going to stay true to that. Wall and equipment creation, spell enchanting, no. I don't believe so. I could be wrong though. I as far as like armor and stuff like that, might have gained a little bit of experience from creating armor, but I don't. It's a very good question. We've broken down a lot of details with that. I don't think we've gotten that one. Did you already mention around about time the game will be playable? Yes, I did. Excuse me. Plenty of beta testers? Yeah. That's another reason why this community is the best. 250 in evil? God. That suck. Alright.
Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I really give it to y'all. Strength is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining life of mankind of cancerous. How we breathe vapors, greed got us bleeding in streets for cheap paper. Assemble the masses, melt the plastic compound, realign when the shit gets drastic. Lift the veil when the systems are mastered. Just another pyramid scheme, a government racket. Combined with the power of Charles Jurassic. Nation T-Rex with covert tactics. Rise from the ashes, take back the atlas. Brilliant madness.
Yeah, not the best name here, but I'll just do that. Floating parrots! Holy crap! Why are they floating? Okay. Boom. Here. If you're opening up to get random players involved, you could put a script up at player creation saying you have this many average players in this realm, so many in this realm, and try to steer them to short realm. Oh, that's a good idea. I think we'll probably have some sort of live server status. I'm a huge geek for things like that, you know, just informational tools, so if it's not too much work, then I would definitely opt to have that kind of information on the domain page, you know, to have something you can check in on and check numbers. But you know, it's every time something like this comes up, the conversation comes up in my mind whether or not it's something that is too advantageous to have this kind of information. So we haven't really talked about it too much, but things like voice chat, things like just, you know, realm CCing, stuff like that, you know, it's gonna be pretty big issues. So you know, even though I'm sure everybody will appreciate having the game up, that doesn't mean that somebody new comes along or somebody that hated the game and just wants to come and corrupt everything, you know, or whatever, will do weird things like that. And you know, so there's a lot of new things to keep in mind when we you know, have information available. So it's a constant battle, if you will. Slaythor says, or maybe you could close character creation for a realm if it was overpopulated. Force people. Well, yeah, I don't like forcing people, but depending on what the act is. But nice. Yeah, experience bonus to realms with low population. Those are all viable solutions, but I think they're a little too easily granted. The moment you do anything like that, it just really kind of throws things off. So you got to be careful. So stick with the bare bones kind of setup, and then you know. The whole point of one of the idols, or three of the idols, or two of the idols, depending on how many you can keep in your shrines, is to give you an experience bonus. So that should be, the idols should pretty much be the cornerstone of the game, just like it was in the old game. You know, Brian Axelson, did I get that name right? There's logs of him saying that the idols will never change. You know, there will always be the whole reason for the game. So I pretty much agree with that. On my own terms, so but I do understand that there should be some possible ideas for, you know, if there's low population and there's absolutely nobody playing, then that's kind of an issue. So but with that in mind, I think the controlling of the realm that does have all the idols, you know, finding a way to balance that out so they're not too strong all the time, I think that will help in a minor way. So, long-winded explanation there. Accounts, you can only have one character per account. Again, that's a tough one. Yeah, it's 3 is probably our minimum, and you know, I think we won't know what the I guess the money number is until we get up and running. At least I won't. I personally would like to know that 3 is either still good or we could just increase it by a lot. But if we were in this for money, then I'd be like, oh yeah, it's 1 and you have to pay to unlock, you know, other character slots. But that's like, I absolutely hate that. So we're not in this for the money. So 1 free kitten. That's pretty good. From one realm on the. Oh yes, I do like that idea a little bit. It still gives people some incentive to have multiple accounts. So, but yeah. Obviously, it would be great if you could just, you know, create a character when you want to create one and play one without having to go through the hassle of creating a new account. So yeah, we'll try to find the balance for you guys. But 20 years ago, 3 characters seemed to make sense, but nowadays, I'm sure. So I guess that's the huge underworld of dealing, you know, and managing the community in the game that you're presenting, because, you know, and you guys are a part of that too now. There'll be expectations, ideas, like, hey, you know, why can't I do this? This is stupid, like, you know, and we'll hear that. So I'll try to make that as painless as possible. So, you know, I can stream about creating content and showing you new stuff, but the meat of all this is to be able to talk to the people that can actually control the game. So that's why this product is a little different, a little more fun. Yeah, 5 sounds. Yeah, I agree. Because you can play what you want, but not every single thing, and not duplicates of every single thing. So yeah, and there will be some measures implemented for things like realm switching. You know, if it's not locked to one realm per account, but you know, who knows? It's really just based on what the needs are, you know, because for our small community, there's a kind of a specific expectation. The game is only so big anyway, so it can only hold so many people. So in the very, you know, small off chance that this grows into something way bigger, then, you know, we'll have to look at multiple servers and stuff, or just creating a larger world, you know. So that's another crazy thing to think about as well, and that ties in with character creation and all of that. So a lot to think about. Why would you want to close the window, Momo? What's the point? Yeah. See, yeah, you guys are already making deals. You're already beating the system. There's no right way to do it. Or we just do it really wrong and force you guys to just deal with the pain and suffering. Come up with creative ways. The huge chance it'll grow bigger. Alright, yeah. I wasn't trying to be negative. I'm just being humble. 2 to 3 hours? Well, probably. Can you play the robot? Absolutely. This came up last time. There, let me make it a little bigger. I know I'm not developing, hold on. The robot. I'll just show you guys the robot here. Is it a robot? Come on. It's a hammer. It's an old guy on the left who's like meditating or eating some really yummy cereal. And then the guy on the right is just like looking at the old guy on the left like, you're weird. And then there's a sweet ass hammer in the middle and 2 what appear to be gold discs or ornaments of some sort. Just solid chunks of gold. Yeah, I mean it's just beautiful stuff. Like this artwork right here, this really holds up. That's what's great. So we're gonna do our best to make some new ones. So. Golden dragon plate, but silver. That's alright. I miss that stuff. Having all this nice gear. How many were logged in towards the beginning of DFC? From what I've seen, some of the older logs show kind of, honestly, about 300. You know, at the best, each realm had 100 people in it, but, and then at low times it was 20 to 30. So it's still a significant amount of players because of the size of the game. So, it's a pretty small chest if those are pasties, but I like that idea. Anyway. Get back to work. Get back to work. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen the client too much, pretty much everything based on character movement, jumping, climbing, swimming, emotes, all that good stuff. Timer set, so I'll show you climb at some point. So all that is in working order, which is awesome. Yeah, of course Evil had double the numbers, but that's just kind of comes with the territory, I guess. Work.